Hey everybody, welcome back out to the channel. So today we are going to discuss 9 things that I really feel like Call of Duty absolutely nailed with Modern Warfare Zombies. Now, this video is not scripted by any means. I'm just going to roll through my list of the things that I thought this game really nailed, and I kind of just want to talk about it through this one. We're going to make a separate video talking about what I think they did a little wrong. Why can I not drive this vehicle? Oh no, I think I got something wrong with my settings right now and I can't drive the car. That's okay. We got a Scorcher anyway. Let's just go ahead and pack that bad boy up. I don't know what I was waiting on there anyway. So let's find a pack-a-punch machine somewhere. Looks like there is one all the way over at Pop-Off Power, so we can just fly on over there. We'll slap it so we can keep the hard-earned camo that we got here. We are using the static HV in this one. I'll go ahead and throw the build up on screen for you for that, if you would like to try out that weapon for yourself. Now, number 1, what is the very first thing, the very top of my list of what I think that they absolutely nailed in Modern Warfare Zombies, and that is just simply the open world zombies concept. So many of you out there are just y'all love the open world zombies. I know a lot of you are not fans of the round-based style zombies, and you really feel and really enjoy the open world concepts. Now, I do think that you all are gonna find that you're gonna have a ton of fun with Black Ops 6. Let's get this Scorcher pack-a-punched, because round-based zombies is just as replayable as anything else in this game. So I think you're going to have a ton of fun with Black Ops 6. But a lot of people do enjoy the open world aspect of this, getting into it with Cold War, with Outbreak and whatnot, and then just really kind of building on it with Modern Warfare Zombies. And they absolutely nailed it with this very large map setup. And the way this game flows, I think, was a huge W for Call of Duty. And it's something that I really hope that they pay attention to in moving forward. Introduce this style of content into additional games in the future. I do think that we will see a similar style to Modern Warfare Zombies at some point, coming down the line. I do truly believe that. I don't think this is the last you're ever going to see of these this open world style zombies. And I know that, yeah, we got some round based coming up, and that's fine. There are lots of round based zombie fans out there, just the same as there are a ton of open world zombie fans out there as well. And you gotta feed both audiences there, because everybody is going to want to, oh, look at that, a large rucksack. Hell yes. Everybody is going to enjoy their own particular play style, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. But I do love this particular style of zombies. This really got me wrapped back into zombies. And back in the early days of zombies, when it first came out, I played a lot of zombies back then, but I didn't really get into the zombies lore at the time, and I fell into the Warzone trap, if you want to call it a trap. I feel like it's kind of a trap. Warzone's kind of a trap, but I fell into that trap for years, and I was stuck in to just playing nothing but Warzone all the time. And I am so glad to be out of it. I am so glad to be back to enjoying video games again, because quite frankly, I wasn't having fun with Warzone for well over a year, maybe 2 years of playing Warzone, and I wasn't actually having fun playing it. There was no fun to be had. It was just a constant sweat fest, and it wasn't fun. It just simply wasn't fun. So I have loved getting back to enjoying video games again, enjoying the storyline that Zombies has to offer, trying to follow up on everything that I missed out on over the years, and watching some videos from Dalek and everything to catch up on some of the old storylines, all those sorts of things. And yeah, I've had a great time with Modern Warfare Zombies, and I am really looking forward to whatever they bring us in the future, because I think it's going to be absolutely amazing. I'm super excited for Black Ops 6. I truly can't wait for it. Round based or not, I am excited for it, and I can't wait for it to come out and to see everything that it has to offer here. Let's go ahead and grab this contract, go ahead and get this activated. And that brings me to number 2, the extraction element to zombies. I love the extracting with various items from the game. I love that you come in and you have to extract, otherwise you lose everything. I like the risk. I think that gives, you know, people that like to play multiplayer and like to play Warzone kind of like I did, it gives you that element. And, you know, maybe some of you enjoy DMZ. Maybe a lot of you come over from DMZ. I'm sure that a lot of you did come over from DMZ, and I know that this game shares a ton of elements with DMZ, and DMZ offered a lot of the same things that Modern Warfare Zombies offers. However, not all of us enjoyed DMZ. I tried DMZ. I didn't enjoy playing DMZ. And that all, of course, ties right into number 3, for me here anyway, is the Dark Aether system. Now, I'm not necessarily rating these in what I think are the absolute top best, except for the last one on my list, I do think was probably the biggest W for this entire game. So once we get to number 9, you know, that is what I truly feel is the biggest W for this game. But otherwise, everything else kind of really in no particular order. But the Dark Aether system that this game introduced with Season 1 in the very first Dark Aether Rift, I love that sort of content. It takes it from, you got your base game on your stand, and then you can choose to extend that by going into a much harder version of zombies, step it up a notch, get some better rewards for it, and really just take that risk of not being able to extract from the game and losing everything, and just taking that to one more level, just one step higher. And by going to the Dark Aethers, and there's a lot of risk reward that comes with it, and I think that that was a huge W for this game. Ton of fun going through all of the Dark Aethers, learning them all, learning all of the secrets that come along with them. Could they have done more with it? Yeah, sure, and that's something we'll talk about in the next one. This one is going to be nothing but the positive things that Modern Warfare Zombies brought, you know, at least in my opinion. You know, you guys are free to disagree with me in the comments down below, as long as you keep it respectful. That's all I ask. Just keep it to a respectful disagreement, and everything is kosher. Now, number 4 here on my list. Now, this one is a little bit... This one's a little bit different because, yeah, all zombies games for the most part offer you the ability to play with teammates and allows you to play solo. However, at the very beginning of this game, if a lot of you played back toward the beginning, you know that this game was not very solo friendly whatsoever. It really did not bode well for solo players. They made a lot of changes and it changed a few things around and made it a little bit more solo friendly. And then I think as we all kind of got used to the game mechanics and how to play it and everything, of course, it become even more solo friendly than it already was. But just having that ability to be able to play by myself, or, you know, play with you guys as viewers, play with my buddy Mayor West, or play by myself, however I wish to play. I love it that you truly have that option with this game, and you can do it either way. We're really without any punishment whatsoever. You can play by yourself, you can play with friends, and you're still going to have a good time. Arguably, the game is a little bit too easy at this point if you have more than 2 players in your squad. I think once you hit 3 players in a squad, this game is just way too easy at times. So, you know, take that for what it's will. They had to make some changes there to make it more solo friendly, and in which case they made it a little bit too easy for, you know, large squads, and you can squad up to 6 players in the game, and that's pretty darn cool. But yeah, anyway, that's how I feel, you know, about that. I think that was a pretty big W for him in this game. Let's go ahead and get this mimic destroyed here. See you. Oh, that was disappointing. I had to reload and just totally killed the vibes. Oh, speed cola, sweet. Don't mind if I do. Look at that snappy reload. That's why I chose the static HV, because I wanted to bring in some golden armor for a change, because we got a couple Got a couple golden armor plates in the last one, which is really nice. So yeah, wanted to get some of those in there. So I left the mag of holding behind, but the static HV has such a nice, fast and snappy reload. And finally, we're getting this last operator. We're going to have all 7 of our operators back over level 100 again. I'm super excited about that. I get excited about the little thing. I get excited about having fun in video games, and I've had so much fun with MWC. It has made this channel, it has started this YouTube channel and this YouTube journey for me, so it's always going to hold a little bit of a special place, you know, for me at least. All right, well, what are we on? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're on number 5, the tier system, the tier 1 zone, the tier 2 zone, and then of course all of these little blueberries inside of the tier 3 zone. I think overall, grand scheme of the entire game, I think the tier system within the map is overall a W for Call of Duty. And I know that it's had its issues, especially in the tier 3 zone as the game has gone on, and we'll cover that in the next video. But at least I do think that overall it was a great way to introduce, you know, some of the core zombie elements of, you know, starting lower and working your way up higher. And if you all remember back at the very beginning of this game, it was terrifying to go into the tier 3 zone. Nobody was ever in there, and if you went in there and died, that's it, you were done. Nobody was coming to revive you. That was the end of your game and the end of your character, and you did not have containment levels to fall back on in that one. So yeah, I mean, that's it. And I'm gonna tie in the containment levels right in with the next one, the backpack, the looting system, and the containment levels. I'm gonna kind of put all of those into one category. So what does this make? Number 6 on the list now. Let's go and grab this bounty here first. I think stealing a lot of those elements from DMZ and Warzone, a lot of people don't like that because, you know, it takes away from the zombies feel and look. And hey, I get that, the aesthetic of zombies, hey, you're losing a lot of that when you have things like the backpacks and the looting and even the containment levels to a degree on this one. I kind of feel like they fit in there because now when you die, it's really not all that punishing. You still have your containment levels to fall back on. And, you know, you're getting all sorts of bonuses and things like that. So yeah, I think it kind of falls in the same line there for that. And I know it's not really the most zombie thing ever, but I do think it's a great win. And for the reason is, like, for my opinion, that it just brought so many other players, so many like Warzone players and multiplayer players into playing zombies, and it made them feel comfortable in the gameplay. And I think that was super important to the success of this game mode, and it has been an incredibly successful game mode. Whether anybody really wants to truly believe that or not, it has been a very successful game. It is really nice to be able to go around the map and loot things and find items that you can bring in to the next run, or just hold on until you need them in this run. You know, being able to loot up for the Dark Aethers and take all sorts of Casimirs and self-revives so that you can make it through, you know, the hardest content in the game. I think that was a huge W and a great addition to not only make the, you know, players feel comfortable coming over from other game modes, because it is, you know, things that they are familiar with. It just added a whole new bit to the game and just made everything, you know, a lot more playable and a lot more friendly to players. Let's see if I can get on top of this truck right here and maybe we'll get some lasers there. Oh, there we go. Come on, we gotta blow that head off quicker. There we go. Oh, no, I didn't mean to fall down. I didn't mean to fall down. You guys all go into my Casimir, please. There we go. Now we're doing some damage. Quick reload. No, why? Laser me. Oh, and we got knocked really quick. Ooh, 3-plate vest. There we go. We're all set up with this operator now. Just got to get him over level 100. All right, now number 7 here. A little bit of a strange one. But just as I thought about it, and I'm kind of thinking through, I really feel like this was a pretty decent W overall. The wonder weapon balance in the game. And that might be a strange thing to bring up and put on a list like this. But aside from the ray gun, because the ray gun is just trash. It really does need a buff. It's needed a buff this entire time. It got a buff and it's still trash. but having various wonder weapons available to you in the game that do all sorts of great things to help you defeat content. The VR11 helps you with all those difficult escort contracts by healing the ACVs. It helps with the worm fight because it does incredible boss damage. It helps with the final entity fight in the final content update. So it's got a lot of great use. You can use it on the regular vehicles in the game, and you can heal those and keep those alive. It doesn't do a whole lot against zombies and everything, but it does do a lot to help you in game. The Scorchers can help you with zombies. It's very slow, but it's really primarily used for map traversal. You got a giant map here, and I think it's awesome that you have that option to traverse the map with the VR11, with the Scorcher. And you also have the option of crowd control and horde control with that Scorcher as well. But of course, it does nothing against bosses. The ray gun, of course, is just trash. And the king of all crowd control, the Wonder Wap itself, you know, I feel like the Wonder Weapon balance. Now, the ray gun does have some use. It's very good against all of the mercenaries. And we'll talk more about mercenaries in the next video. But it does have some use against mercenaries. It's pretty darn good and powerful against them. It just really doesn't do much else in the game. But as far as Wonder Weapon balance, I think they did an amazing job with balancing all of the Wonder Weapons, making sure they all had a purpose. They all had a reason to want one, a reason to need one, a reason to use it. And I think that was a pretty darn big W from a game balancing standpoint, and from a fun standpoint as well, because it makes you utilize all of the content that the game has to offer, which I think is pretty darn important for any video game for that matter. All right, we've got two more left on my list to discuss, and I say we just do that inside of the Season 5 Dark Aether, and hopefully we don't black screen. If we do editing Cool Whip, we'll just go back to some previous gameplay and talk about the other two. Let's go. All right, we made it in. Let's go ahead and throw on our inhibitors. Let's try to get this unlocked here first with the Easter egg. So maybe we can get ourselves a Scorcher or two out of this while we're doing this. So number 7 on my, or no, sorry, number 8 on my 9-part list here, I have on here just the schematic system in general. Now, I know this has a lot of flaws, and believe me, we are going to discuss some of those flaws when it comes to the next video, but I love the schematic in the crafting system, and it really gave you something to just grind for in this game constantly. I mean, how many months did we all spend searching for schematics in Urzikstan? And yeah, that was a ton of fun, and something that I truly enjoyed about Modern Warfare Zombies was the schematic crafting system in general. I thought was an absolute blast and a total W. Let's get that energy mine out right there. Get these mimics out of the way here. Maybe we can push our way through here. I think we go this way. Yeah, we go that way and then this way, and then perfect. We will get this right here. Stow that. Get this zip line and get on up out of here. There we go. So step 1 of this is completely done. So we can drop that. We can go ahead and equip those. The searching and searching for schematics in the Dark Aethers and Urzikstan and everything was an absolute blast to this game, and I had so much fun with it. For months it took me to get all of the schematics and everything. I don't like the way the first Dark Aether did it, where it was guaranteed schematics. I far enjoy the way it was in this particular Dark Aether, where it wasn't guaranteed. Oh no, we fell down. Or it wasn't guaranteed, and you might have had to do 20, 30, 40, 50 contracts in here to get all the schematics. I loved that system. That was a lot more fun to me than the guaranteed schematics that Season 1 had offered. Oh, we gotta get away from this mimic. All right, let's get out of here. Come on, Cool Whip. Fly, buddy. Fly, 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 fly. Oh, we got out just in time. Just in time. And yeah, like I said, there's going to be a lot of things that we can discuss about that when it comes what they could have done different as far as the schematics were concerned. But I think the schematics in general were a huge W and a huge part of what made this game so awesome to play. Let's get that Casimir out right there, and that'll just help to destroy this guy even faster if we keep him in the Casimir. Keep him in the Casimir. Cool Whip, you got this. Can we get him now? We're gonna maybe an energy mine. Energy mine. There we go. There we go. We almost got him. And key holder is done. Give me that key. Perfect. We got our key to the tower, and we got the Easter egg done. Now we can go into the final boss fight from this point if we wanted to. We're not going to. We're gonna go do a contract or two. Probably two. So let's go off and grab this one that's right over here. This is going to be the not the extractor, but the there's no extractor contract in this one. This one's going to be the spore control, and we'll go ahead and get this bad boy done here first, and then we'll head in and we'll try to do the outlast real quick. We got 11 minutes left, plenty of time. We got to check the ship for a wonder weapon. We got to check the lock room up there when we're done for a wonder weapon. And let's go ahead and stow that Casimir away there. Perfect. Go ahead and grab two of these bad boys just like this. Take this one. This is usually the first one that I like to go to, right up on top of this building. Oh no, Coal Whip. You Scorcher killed yourself. Let's add that to the list while we're right here patching. That Scorcher death right there. Oh my gosh, that would have been the end of our game right there. That would have been the end of the game. It would have been game over, you know, back in the old days. Oh my, where did that spitball come from? All right, let's fight our way out of this. Oh god, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay, this is fun. We just got to get right back over here, grab these two things and get on out of here. That's all we got to do. Now just fly. Fly away, Cool Whip. There you go. There you go. Get out. No, not again. Not again. Oh my gosh, that's two of them. We would have died twice. All right, we still have two more self-revives in the bag. We're doing just fine. All right, let's head on out to this island. Now, this island right here is usually the one that gives me the most trouble. It usually has about 10 million zombies spawn right on top of this bad boy. Oh, here they come. Here they come. Get your inhibitors and get out of here. Get your inhibitors and get out of here. Oh, there you go, Cool Whip. All right, let's go. Yeah, we still have one more to talk about, and that is number 9. And let's go ahead and bring that up right now. Let's discuss it. And it's this right here. It's what we're playing right now. The final content update of Modern Warfare Zombies. The biggest W of this entire game. This Dark Aether is beautifully created. The final boss fight, though, I feel like was a little bit too easy for us to solve and make our way to that final entity fight. I would have liked to seen that be just a little bit more difficult and taking the community, you know, maybe a week or so to figure it out. I think would have been really nice. But this Dark Aether is absolutely phenomenal. It is gorgeous. It is without a doubt the absolute best that this game has ever been, and I think that they really deserve props for how they ended Modern Warfare Zombies. It's just fantastic. They did a 10 out of 10 job with this Dark Aether, with that final boss fight. Everything all in. They went all in on the final content update, and they delivered us something that was worthwhile. And I know something we all wish we had a little bit more of, and we will talk about all of the negatives in the next video as well. So if you want to be a little bit more negative, you know, save it for that video. But for now, you know, this is what we got out of this game. And as a finale, as a finish, I think they really nailed it. And yeah, I've had so much fun with this Dark Aether. I love the rewards that they give you inside of this one. I think they're perfect. They're very, you know, you get a lot of really good rewards. Like, look at this. Flawless crystals. Let's use the brain rot. Let's stow all of those things. Actually, let's just equip that Sergeant's Beret right now. There we go. Get ourselves that guy in here. Now let's go up on top of here. Let's do the Outlast contract. Actually, if all of you didn't know, this little ramp right here gets you a super boost. It won't get you all the way to the ship. You're still going to need a Scorcher to get to the ship. But man, it gives you a super boost to get anywhere on this map. So, you know, keep that one in mind. If you can get your way up to that one, it's perfect. What do we got here? A ray gun. We're going to leave it. I don't see any others. Sometimes some of you tell me that more than one can spawn in here, and I do believe you. I do believe that more than one can spawn in. Now, the boss fight happens right up here, and of course, we can't get up there from here. But anyway, that's where that happens, which is kind of cool that it happens on the same map. But right down below us here is going to be the Outlast contract, and we're going to go ahead and grab it. Now, there is an escort contract in here, and I don't do that one very often because there really isn't a whole lot of point in doing it. We have defeated it solo. So yeah, if you want to check that video out, it's up on the channel. Maybe I'll go ahead and throw a little card up there in the right-hand side of your screen for you if you want to check that out. Defeating that escort contract solo. But let's go ahead and oh no, what is happening? Oh my gosh. All right, we need to, no, Casimir, go faster. Oh my gosh. Whoa, we got greeted with an entire army of zombies there. Holy moly. All right. Oh no, what happened to my Casimirs? I need my Casimir. There it is. There it is. I didn't mean to get rid of the Cassie. Let's go and throw a Cassie. Holy hellhounds. Oh, this is insanity. This contract can get so incredibly intense. Go ahead and use this opportunity to equip another Casimir. Ah, gosh, if we had time to get it thrown out, that would be nice. That would be nice. There we go. Perfect. Let's go ahead and equip 2 more Casimirs. We still have a couple of extra self-revives, which is going to come in very handy. Going to get this energy mine out. Perfect. Another Casimir. We're at 52%. Yeah, let me all know. Let me all know. All of you, let me know down in the comments. Do you think I got this list right? Do you think I got it incredibly wrong? What are your opinions? Just keep them respectful. A lot of us enjoyed this game. Some of us didn't enjoy this game. If you were a super round-based fan, you probably didn't enjoy Modern Warfare Zombies as much. But if you're like me and you're coming over and getting back into zombies after playing Warzone or multiplayer or something else for years and years and years, and you're finally getting back into zombies, well, then I know you probably really enjoyed this game and you really love the open world aspect of zombies, and that's perfectly awesome. But let's go ahead and get this. Look at that, a legendary tool in the... We can take that Decipher bottle, maybe. Yeah, well, yeah, and then we definitely have the space now that we burned a self-revive, which is fine. We can... Okay, well, you guys are supposed to chill for a second. Okay, what revived me? What in the hell revived me? Oh, yeah, I have the guy. Yeah. Let's see if we can get this. There we go. Get it and get out of here, Cool Whip. Get out. There you go. We still got 3.5 minutes, and we just need to check the lock room at the top, and then we're going to go ahead and head on out of here. And the reason I did the Easter egg is because there is a good chance of wonder weapons spawning inside of this locked room up here. Oh, no. Okay, we're going to have to restart that launching sequence up here again. That's fine. All right, there we go. We made it to the top. Now let's unlock these doors, see if there's anything in here, and there's nothing. So let's just go ahead and head to Xville. Let me know down in the comments, what do you think? What's been your favorite thing about Modern Warfare Zombies? We'll talk about the negative in the next one. My name's Cool Whip, and I'm out.